Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to change the password of OLX application. So here I will enter one Excel sheet here. So I will add one more sheet and now you will be able to easily analyze how I did. So in sheet 2 I will create old password and second one is new password. My old password is this one and I want to change it to another one. So I will read this data from this sheet and then I will use it into my test. So let's see how we can use it. I will save this data and this is my reader, so Excel reader. I will read again data from other sheet. So I will copy the complete code here and I will create a different function. So this is called read data for password change, and here I will write the decorator. So static method. Here I'm reading the book and my sheet is the next sheet, so it will be at index 1 and here we will read old password and new password. So I can write in this way, old pwd and new pwd, and we are not doing for this username, we are appending on old password, so we can use this logic for old password and here I can use old password, here also old password. So I'm reading data and here new password. So I will copy this code and I will paste it here and I can make it new password, and this is also new password, and then you can see here new password. This is also my new password. So this is the data, and let's say I will print here old password and I will print for testing purpose. I'm just printing here new password and I will not use return as for now. I will call this method and this is my method, and if I will run this method I will see, so I am able to extract the information. So this data, old password and new password, and I can return old password, old pwd comma new password here, and I will delete those lines. So just I'm reading the data from Excel sheet again, and now I will create the test here. So this is the test module. After login I will create again. Till here is fine. So now let's say I will print something, print start changing password. So start changing password here, and now we will locate the element. So driver dot find element by id. So I need to pass the id here. So you can see after login you have to click on settings. So if I will locate this element, inspect it, and you can see this is the setting and this is the class, payment class. This is the class of setting and the id is se account shop. I will edit it, copy, and I will paste here. Even you can use XPath, CSS selector, any selector you can use. So I'm using here id, then I need to click on it, dot click. After that, so you can see here manually I have clicked on settings. Then you will get another page. So there is called change password, there is a link, so you can inspect it again. So this is title change password. So you have to click here. This is the class title, ID is this, so I will use this ID, copy this ID, and I will use here time.sleep for 5 seconds, and then I will say driver dot find element by ID, and the ID is change password, and we have to click on it. Now time.sleep for 5 seconds. So here if I will click on this link, you can see here, so I have to click here change password. After that you will get these values. So I have to iterate old password, new password. So this is old password. You can see this is auto value name class, so there is a name attribute, you can edit it, edit HTML. So let's say old password equals driver dot find element by name, and the name is this. And again I will find for the new password. So new password equals driver dot, let's see here, so this is new password, and here I will iterate it. So here you can see this is the ID, input, edit attribute. I will copy this, and here I can use find element by ID, find element by ID here, and I will paste this ID. Now I will wait for some time, and again there is another field, so which is repeat new password. So you have to do this again, and this is also some ID, SCCH password, and repeat new password. So it's repeat password. So this is edited HTML, and here this is ID. I will copy it. So all element I have select, repeat our new password, so driver dot find element by ID, here I will pass the ID. So this is done here till now. So you can see here new password, this is done. And now the next one is, I will close this inspect element, and here this is a change password, we have to click on it. So we need these values, we can grab from here. I will use time.sleep first, time.sleep for 5 seconds, and then I will grab from my Excel reader. So here time.sleep, and let's say old pwd comma new pwd, because we are passing these values, pwd equals, so this is Excel reader, old password and new password it returns. So here you can see equals, so my class is data reader. So from data reader I need to call read data for password change, so it will return two data, and time dot sleep for 5 seconds, and now we have to clear it. So old, first of all old password dot clear, and now we will send the data, old password dot send keys. Here I will pass old pwd, this is the old password, and after that I will use new password here dot clear, and I will send the key. So I will wait for some time, let's say time dot sleep for 2 seconds. After that I'm clearing the new password textual, and then we are supplying the password. So new password dot send keys new pwd. After that there is a repeat also, time dot sleep for 2 seconds, and I'm saying repeat new password, dot clear, and then we have to pass new password dot send keys. Here new password we have to send here. This is repeat, and now we have to click on submit. So time dot sleep, I will wait for 5 seconds, and then I will use driver dot find element. So we have to locate the element. This is the element. Here I will inspect it. So this is a change password button, and here you can see this is the button and this is the ID. If I will do edit as HTML, and this is ID I can use. So here I will use find element by ID, and here I'll pass the ID dot click, and after that I will wait for some time. You can create the condition as well, like you can verify the URL, title, anything you can verify, so it's up to you. So let's run the program and see the output, it's working or not. It got maximized now, and now it will click on my account and will supply the password and username from Excel sheet. So this is called data driven technology. So here we are passing the data at runtime. We are not fixing in program. So here you can see I'm able to log in my account, and after some time I will click on settings. It's not clicking here. Is there any error? Start changing password. Great. So after this it will click settings, and now after some time it will change the password. Getting some error. So find element by name, I think old password, so I'm getting error here. So it's clicking there, but I'm not able to find this element. So maybe the problem is here. I will go up old password. So this is the old password field, and I show here there is no ID. Class is there, name is there, Dave, and here this is password. So this is the div, and this is input. Here I will use, instead of CSS selector, copy the CSS selector here, and maybe because of this problem. So find element by CSS selector, and I will pass here CSS selector, and I will delete this name as well. So now let's run again. Now it will maximize, then it will click on my account. This is fine. Now I'm able to log in. Now it will click on settings. Change password. Here we have to pass old password, new password, and repeat password. There is a problem in after changing the password. I'm passing some other thing here, so just need to check. So after click on change password, find element by CSS selector. So here we can cross check the things here. So I will print here. So print after click change password. After getting all these things, I will make here clear old password, new password. So here print get data from Excel sheet. So here this is fine. After that, all passwords and keys, that's fine, that's okay. And here I can use find element by XPath. Find element by XPath. So I will try with XPath. Should work. Okay, so here I will pass XPath. So this is the old password here. If I will do a hover on it, and you can see here, I will copy the XPath, and here I can pass it. So this is the XPath, because I did not use. That's what we can check also. It should work fine. So find element by XPath here, and I will pass the XPath of other field. So this is new password. So I will locate this element, and here I will do right click, copy XPath, and I will pass here XPath. After that, here also I can use find element by XPath. And here I will pass this locator, and my locator is XPath. Paste it, and we are waiting for some more time, so I can reduce the timing as well so that it will be good. So I will wait for 2 seconds here. I will wait for 5 seconds here, and I will reduce the wait time so that it will be fast. I think that's fine now. Now we can work again. Run it again. Now I have to click on my account. So here I need to pass email address or phone number and the password. Should click on settings. Change password. So here I think after get data from Excel sheet, and here it's working fine now. Change password, will click. Password change successfully. This is called data driven approach for testing. So you can create your own framework with data driven technology. In next video we are going to work with pop-up window and keyword driven approach. So we work with keyword driven approach and then we will work with hybrid approach. Thanks for watching.